in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. We the talk and right, we the talk and play from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Tell town well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make you proud. From Salone to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Come here we message for.
Yes, Fambule, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok Day. You know that. Well, today, again, as always, we get another very interesting program now, yeah? First, we can analyze the strained relationship between the government of Salone and the government of America. Primarily, the chief of the executive, one of the president of state, Maada Bio, the way they look at right now, the international community, particularly the big democracy like the US. We want to pay attention on that. What does this mean? Is it because of probably the statements that maybe they go make? Is it because perhaps the human rights abuse? It's because of maybe the drugs issue. There are a lot of things where we go for can put on the spotlight. We can also pay attention on the turning point of SamSumana. It seems as if it is a reviving political career. Well, again, like this the one we can just with two areas of discussion, but we get somebody we season already know on this, and these are people that they know then gets they know how to all arrange them things better and follow understand, and they know how to put them for we in the most simplest way. But if nevertheless we still get for hack some critical questions, so we just get more. Well, I'm sure probably you go don't see the flyer, you go don't see the notice. We get a former presidential spokesperson, Abdulai Bayraytay. You can help with follow can understand the issues there better one. Well, if you just join you for the first time, we want to use this opportunity to welcome you now. Komon-Tok with a different side, with the TikTok, with the Facebook, with the YouTube, and if you feel comfortable for watch us, please consider for this. So for our international viewers. You could get some of this information on our website at www.komon-tok.co.uk. All right, so Fambule, we can quick one for comfort on issues there, better one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet.
All right. right, straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for waste. As always, we can get with it. We can say gentle reminder. Another so caring is, but the sharing is caring. I want me so so. I want me so so. But anyway, it's gonna be a very interesting program tonight. So please consider for share to you, your family member, friends, and I mean, even you foe, not so your enemy. Just share. Who knows? Perhaps when I will become friends. Not so. But I see a video they circulate on social media where really catch my attention. We can discuss on that. We want check I mean two imam themselves or check them. They talk about if you're not Christian, I mean if you're not Muslim enough for eat Christian food, now haram. If you say happy Christmas, they go hell. But me I don't make mistake not to so because I don't wish all happy Christmas not to so. And me wife like Christian. I don't know. But anyway, I know about no time. I bring camp. I know go just church. I don't know. This check. I want to show me inside. I want to quote from inside the Quran. Let's quote inside the Quran. Let's show you inside that part of the debate. Let's show you. And we not just talk. Like for we people that we know me imam. Me let's study when I be the national chief imam. But all the imams in the country. Say you die, I know you talk anything close to that. We never them on the left side, na Christians. On the right hand side, na Christians. We exchange food, we talk in a one way, but the law we don't even go close to make any conflicts with them. So I don't know why this radicalism come out at all. But anyway, again, la just tapa, la ushering the big man at the building. Welcome now, Komon-Tok. Again, it's been quite some time. We don't miss this. I will put on softly and people and getting them the way they give it. They get them sort of as a sharp as needle where they come from. But anyway, welcome on the program. You get the platform.
Thank you very much, Mr. Komon-Tok. And famble them where they watch or listen. I tell you now plenty thank you and happy holidays.
All right. Is one can wish you happy Christmas. You know Muslim?
Yes, you know Muslim.
Well, the imam, you know imam, eh?
And we are not going to hell at all.
Anyway, we don't laugh, but you see us, and I'm glad that religious leaders, political actors, and they come and talk because are the only thing and they. But I'm sure probably go don't listen to them clips and they. What you take first before camp or something? Because this one, I think that the last one, where all we as a nation, at least, So, what about you?
Now, very unfortunate situation. Very unfortunate, and I'm happy that a cross-section of the Muslim leaders and clerics then come out very eloquently and condemn this pastor, this imam rather, for the kind statement we make. And if it don't happen some time ago, I remember where Mufti Menk, they also go Sierra Leone. One pastor back, bingo talk, say, why people there for go there in a stadium, why them for run after that Monday for go see them, say because the only religion way in the world is Christianity. You see, as a nation, we are a blessed nation where when it comes to religious tolerance, we stand number one. And the United Nations don't even recognize we for that. I remember one time the special envoy on religious tolerance in Sierra Leone. He even know about what they call Christmas. And Christmas, not just that thing where we grow up whereby you see Sunday, Muslim then they are for go join their Christian friends and family members and for go to church. Equally so on Friday, you see Christian families then they join for go to mosque. So we, God don't bless with that side, will not get that religious bigotry. Other countries, then they slaughter themselves just because of religion. But for we, anybody we want can with that kind talk, then they like waiting that young imam talk. I think say we all for join hands, not only for caution them, but for condemn them in no uncertain terms, because that is not a definition of what we are in Sierra Leone. We don't try many ways. Even during the war, people then try for bring religion into the conflict, it no work. So that don't tell you, say, as Sierra Leoneans. In fact, maybe they always tell people and say, that religious tolerance so we get in our country. I only wish we would translate them into the political tolerance. That time our country will be a doyen and it continue for be like a role model for the rest of the sub-region. So myself, they join the imam them. We go condemn their colleague imam. I see some then they say, oh, na young man, not to expose it. Well, if you're not to expose it, before you go public with any kind of statements and they go consult with the other people them, when are gurus them in the faith.
In Karmoko then, let's go to Karmoko then.
So to me, that excuse, now what I can call is a very weak and infantile excuse.
All right, thank you very much. I think you don't make it clear, and that now will last part. I will say not get for Jokuta at all. Anyway, let me go on some the key things in first we understand that. Yeah, it's no longer a secret. Sierra Leone, they don't put we on the spotlight for bad reason. The US, we did not the bad books of the US government. Since when the Trump administration, before the Trump administration, we don't become like what they can say recalcitrant Peking, you know. Yeah. But what does this actually mean for the Bio administration, especially when they get some subtle message there where they come out from the State Department, they can write inside State House, they raise concern about key reforms and of course, Bollywood's issue. And we know what it don't take place. I don't know if you watched that video. There was a video they circulated on social media where one boy, one Sierra Leonean, gets humiliated na Dubai airport, allegedly na so you say, but you don't go denying that. We say the stripper naked and because of more Sierra Leonean. And again, we're not go surprised. What's your take? How Maada Bio will get himself clean with kind bad name I wouldn't get?
It's just unfortunate. Maada Bio don't present himself as somebody we know they listen to Sierra Leoneans. The reason being, from where he come into governance, always they remind them and other people and don't remind and say, you came into governance on a platform of a new direction. You say all the terrible things them in your opinion where APCB they do, they come for reverse them and Sierra Leone deserve better. One is say the cabinet has been too big, and that's now wastage of taxpayers' money. Where it can be triple up. It separates so many ministries, departments, and agencies for compensating young boys them. A commodity is say a member when we the debate in 2018 and 10 and day. It say APC they spend money like drunken sailors. Well, for now, a drunken sailor, then they can spend like Chakmande. Because imagine you, President Bio, people then don't cry, then say, Mr. President, you they travel too much. They say all they travel there where they travel. Whose benefit you don't get from you travel then? They say not jealous with a jealous arm, Madam make say they travel. When a president goes say with a jealous arm, which means he not even affair with the principles of accountability, transparency, and good governance. Because we don't have any reason. People in Sierra Leone, when they travel past Maada Bio, but we don't care about them because they are not public officials. We don't vote them in, so then a private businessman then. But you be done there for how many donkey years? You just confine yourself in England. They only say they come na Sierra Leone. Then as soon as you meet president, you wear una turn sampa them for gonna plane. They know talk una say, oh, they jealous una. We are not. So as some of the challenges we are facing with this man. Now, look again what thing happened. You bralo go marry you Peking. The international community don't talk say this you bralo and I wanted posting at the Netherlands, Molly Jones. They say this man here in day one of country, they give it continued bad name. Now, they not take no action. But tell the presidential spokesman.
I will come on the bully Joes because a very important topic we already done dots in here. But on our own government back on a BD, there are things that we not be they go fine. For example, corruption self, it be evidence in the sense that the government of EBK be the fire or maybe suspend some of the ministers there. Like for example, Afsa Tukaba back then on that, I don't know if it'll be 10 million. For that light business, Ipula, and afterwards, some of those people where even suspend, call them back. The point why I make here is, Maada Bio think and say now obligation, your obligation for them for like change the name. I want us take in words there, like just put them for 3 minutes. Then you help we, and if this not justifiable, break up.
Government plan to make use of this influence.
Prominence in international affairs. That was why I came to the School of International Affairs. So that when I leave my country, I would take you to prominence in international affairs. The craft I learned from here is what I've taken over there. We are a country renowned for corruption, for all the ills of society. The stigma of the past was a drag on us. And what I did was to try to clean up the image first. Yes, sir. For corruption, the corruption index that we inherited was so bad that we are considered one of the most corrupt countries in the world. I've changed that. We have moved nearly 20 places up in just 5 years. The Transparency International valuation, and also the MCC, which is an American institution, we have passed the score of corruption index. For the past 5 years, the previous government before me, for 11 years, failed woefully. And since I took over, we have passed the index for 5 complete years, going as far as 83%, the highest they got. The highest we ever got in 11 years was 49. I have passed consistently, and we have gone as far as 83%. So, what I did was to clean the image so that we can again regain our space among the community of nations. We'll be respected. We had to do everything to, it's a very crowded place, as you know. The internationalists, and there are a lot of other countries that want to be at the UN Security Council, be it in the permanent or the non-permanent category. So we have to do quite a lot to be considered worthy of that position. That is what we did. And for me, it is important.
Okay, so like I said, it's good that I played it because I know I'm talking for Maada Bio again for say accusing our government. He explained, don't categorize how na be dirty the country name, how na be thief, how corruption be prevalent, how you own. But he clean the image, don't clean the image now. What's your take?
This video where you play so Mr. Komon-Tok, I wish Maada Bio will go watch him again. May he'll watch himself where he talk. Now this then they say a complete irony. Why? You know what can you say you made filth? Then you take that dirty day, you not only confine at one place, but you scatter around the whole country. This na man we imagine in your clerk of parliament, when a parent tarawali, a go employ in wealth illegal in a parliament when at the seat of power, in terms of the body we charged with the responsibility for make laws. The Anti-Corruption Commission say no, they don't get the mandate for go prosecute that person there. Now Maada Bio appoint and I for go clean that dirty day. Then there is when them policeman at parliament, Instead of anti-corruption, go Olam for find out what thing happened, then go compensate them for become the Secretary General of their your political party. Is that the way you fight corruption? This same Maada Bio, the president of a country, he don't travel, he go present in office, go present fake receipts them. The anti-corruption, the Auditor General go, he say, Mr. President, your office, they don't present fake hotel receipts then to me now. Instead of he go publicly and commend Lara Telopias, he give him the highest honor for somebody where they speak truth to power, we're not afraid. The next thing we do, he violates certain sections in the Constitution, he send them go on leave. The next thing, they go do a quasi investigation where they pull Lara Telopias. Is that the way you want to fight corruption?
When it comes to Lara Telopias, I'm sure you probably listened to the program that we had with Dr. Sylvia Blyden. We don't ask again because I don't ask that question there, so we call something different. It talks Lara Taylor in case completely different. It behave in a manner in which professionalism was questioned by leaking some sensitive information to African Express.
They never brought the evidence to the public. If you get that kind of thing there, because in law, we get what they say, he who asserts must pay. So before you suspend Lara Telopias, what if you don't do first? Do first according to the provisions of the law, where the commission for don't go investigate and then they make recommendations to you, the president. But you know they go no more, you suspend, then where you can I say, oh, now because of this. Then like where you don't take the cat, you put her before the horse. Then a lack of poor governance, a lack of terrible governance that one day. So my point here is, you not affect corruption in an opaque way. You get for do them in a very transparent way. But one thing I want to agree with you during the APC time as well. We've been getting incidents of corruption. But you see a situation whereby the highest people them in government, when a ministers them, they hold them, they prosecute them. At least there is that transparency. Now, this government, look at even the former chief of staff. The chief minister, it go public. It tell you, say, well, they don't come into governance. He say, but do you what they give a contract? If now una do self 99%, the 1% say, okay, una can tiff that one day. Is that the way as a chief minister they talk? For go kind of formalize corruption in our country, which means if they give 100 million contract, they say it is okay, you can tiff the 10 million, 1%. They say it's okay. Is that what we want in our country? If me a president, from that moment, then that they fire you as chief minister. Right there. Because you know who come, you say you affect corruption. And look again, the very compelling allegations them where they make against the first lady in our country. With all a reputable anti-corruption organization say a bill hosted in Gambia over $2.1 million. Sierra Leone will get this notoriety when they talk for 1 week, all thing die. Is that what we deserve? So you can see the first lady come publicly, it tell you, say, in be the work in making add money in the Gambia, but be then a council host in England. Somebody way wealthy, where they work good money, I don't think you want to be there. Now, just a few weeks ago, the same first lady tell we say, in donate 1 billion to Empathy. The question is, who say they put their money there? They're not employed by the government, in a housewife, not just an opportunity. Yeah, it happens, say he married to somebody who can be president. So imagine now, even the first lady in our country, where they travel for go out, in back they charter private plane. Is that what we want for our country? Who say pull money for pay for that kind of thing? So when they talk about corruption, they say, you know, they live in a glass house, incense, stone up and body, or bodos. So that is exactly the irony way Maada Bio they don't do. Okay. When you go read the recent reports, even Panellion Auditor General report, you go see the trend of corruption. We don't become so rampant in our country to the extent they only get zeal and audacity for arrest poor teachers them where they say they're involved in corruption, then go parade them na cotton tree, where of course that's again an indication of poor governance, because the rule of law say you cannot get somebody, you find them guilty where you not go na court. Because the whole thing about the rule of law is you must be found guilty beyond all reasonable doubt by a competent court of law. But before they do that, you not go parade there already. While as people like them, Tarawali, then they go skyrockets and they go free. Is that the way you want to go selective justice in the fight against?
I agree with you when it comes to corruption. There should be, wouldn't they say, uniformly, and for there should be, like, wouldn't they say, no sacred cow. That side I agree with you strongly. And unless we take it serious, we're not gonna go nowhere. But there's one thing what one will touch on. The US, they pressure Maada Bio seriously. We don't see it openly, and we don't know covertly. Because for the fact that they can publicly announce, say, them ban your citizens, now they public, global, within this, I don't know, embarrassment. What do you think on that side first? Is it not one of the highest global embarrassments where the bilateral partner will do to you? Can globally, not a publicly, can globally and shame you? Because those countries where they put you in a countries where we don't be there, but for a long time, in Pakistan, there's Somalia, we don't hear about the Taliban's, Afghanistan then for like then they more link them to terrorism, or let them include really all. What does that tells you? Really, is it like Maada Bio then at the back foot now, or then at the back, or what is going on based on your experience and expertise with this? How would they go?
I just don't waste to country in couple. You know why? This man, the excuse we've been giving why they travel, is saying now for them he rebrand the image of Sierra Leone. Now that make even then do one kind lecture when 5 people in the day, Maada Bio they fly, say they go give lecture, they go talk for who rebrand the country. How can you rebrand our country when we don't get this kind of international image just because they cannot handle it properly? But I want to make something very transparent here. Not to the first time this, where Trump don't ban Sierra Leone, people visa business. I remember we on time in 2017, Donald Trump, he also slammed a B1 and a B2 visa on we. And it targets specifically immigration people them, and also Ministry of Foreign Affairs officials them, for say they're not going to go now the US because we refuse to accept 27 people them, who claim say no to Sierra Leoneans. But all waiting the Sierra Leoneans them in deserve now being transparent. So what I do? I engage the media as presidential spokesman. I make concrete responses for say we don't work with the ambassador na Washington, Ambassador Walker Rico to Stevens. Then they verify now the people them, and then they issue them travel documents them for let them travel. Then go Sierra Leone will accept them. Case closed. We do that. But when you listen to them, your response, then we'll tell you, say, we are working, they use them big English them. We are working assiduously, we are committed. Come with some concrete plans. People in the way, then one can study. Governments are able to give them scholarships or come overseas. People in the way, then get money, they only not involved by government, then one come for medical, something like that. People in the way, then don't sponsor their partners, them for go join them over there. But just because the recklessness of this government, they cannot be able to handle this thing to the best of their ability. Rather, then they just go pull for the press.
All right. Then can say like what I can say. Talk to the talk about the dog, talk about the bone. You feel say the American government do justice to Sierra Leoneans where they suffer so now? You just mentioned people where probably then get sickness, then get they know individual. Like for example, I be get some area where I be get one site where they look for scholarship there. I send those scholarship link them. about 7 to 8 of the people who are saying that one way possibly succeed or get a scholarship or go study in the US. But now a full scholarship, that boy no able go. A painful. What are the time for talk here is if you say the Americans and do justice to we, the ordinary people, no, they know. I mean, we suffer. Why they just restrict the officials there, rather than just, I mean, puts it blankets?
Let me tell you the politics of this in international relations. Then they do harm for target everybody so that the people in the country will rise up and hold the government accountable.
Okay.
That make them they do not to targeted sanctions. This then do a blanket. That is the whole rationale behind the stadium. This is a government of the US then policy. I will be very constrained for can't speak on their behalf because it's their own policy for saying, you know what? When a country refuses for accept their own citizens then. And I remember when we be there into governance, I remember that the Netherlands would be in a situation where they want to deport a lot of Sierra Leoneans then. That then they qualify Koromana, England, and I've been the chief immigration officer. A dispatching personnel, foreign affairs, then of course from State House, who go verify. And who end up for find out, say, some of them are not even Sierra Leoneans. You ask her outside the court in 3 days, he say they be able. So you find out, say, the state institutions, them, their lapses them. The question then is, how did they get our Sierra Leonean passport? That is very key. So at the end of the day, when we clean that, but Maada Bio now in your situation, members say they've been forced notice, we say, that they sanction we, then do them partially. Then come back, then give you longer press release. We be the hope, say, therefore don't respond with some concrete interventions. But because of that lack of response, what's happening now? Now I make the can give we a targeted one across the board. We of course come the 1st of January, this 2026.
Yeah.
Now they tell the sanctions and they take into effect. So I they ask myself, with all that in there, you they see the government officials them, then they continue for behave like say nothing will happen because it not directly affects them.
Yeah, well, that's the point. Now they say, well, like you say, they speak on behalf of the American government, but a lot of people in they say you're unfair to the ordinary person because the officials and way more or less because of maybe you go say the incompetence and careless ones or and carelessness one. They seems to be moving, flying in and out of the country. But the ordinary person, even with I mean, it really painful. But I get your point. Yes, in international relation, that could be a tool from the U.S. government for pressurize the citizen in this way. Now we hold we government accountable. But taking our people back from the U.S. could just be one factor. Do you think probably because of those bogus statements we Maada Bio made in the U.S. soil could have also played a part? I don't know if you don't mind, Lord, we just put like 2 minutes, Lord, we remind people, and because a lot of people go don't forget, but sometimes like what they can say, the internet never forgets, and we get them at the archive. Lord, just remind people there.
I'd like to ask you about the most recent election. Various observers, including the Carter Center, have raised concerns about the fairness of the election, especially focused on the work of the Electoral Commission, ECSL. The U.S. State Department has issued visa restrictions on Sierra Leoneans involved in what they call election interference. And we'd all like to hear your reactions to those allegations and to the actions taken in response.
Elections are always contentious issues wherever they happen in the world, including in the United States. But I do not have the power to issue visa restrictions, of course. That's the difference.
Please allow me to continue coming to Sierra Leone.
Elections are conducted by a body mandated by our Constitution, and its operational mode is directed by the Public Elections Act. normally before elections take place, because we have our partners, including the United States, the EU, the British, and other organizations that are interested in democracy, a steering committee is put together, and all stakeholders, including political parties, are represented in that steering committee. What they do is to look at everything that has to be done, the rules of the game, to make sure that the Public Elections Act is clean and will lead to a credible election at the end of the day. That was what pertained in Sierra Leone. I was not a member of that. The only thing we did for the election was to make sure that whatever the National Electoral Body asked for, we provided, including funds and security. Their business, they are an independent, semi-autonomous body, in the sense that we don't deal with their day-to-day operations. We don't control that at all. If we do, that will be interference.
That's ECSL?
ECSL. And they did that. When the elections were at the height of calling the result, this was when the problem started. They had done all their calculations, collation, and all the processes. I was now requested to stop them from calling the result by the United States. So I don't know who is accusing who of interference.
Yes. Over to you.
You know, this is Maada Bio, a person, what you call a personality of irony. The same Maada Bio where they talk so say, ain't no one for interfere. They say because the ECSL was mandated by the Constitution. Now the same Maada Bio don't come publicly. It tell we say state institutions are not working. That is why he's interfering in almost all of them. So you can see sometimes when you talk certain things, you don't know your audience when back, you get for be very critical. The same thing we don't talk now, if they can't deny publicly, then he come again, he made some very huge allegations against the US, or say the United States tell and say if for stop corner, not for call the elections for 2023. I only wish when you make such allegations, not to just play for the camera, for let them clap for you. You for come with compelling evidences them. And besides, a very undiplomatic on your part, for come publicly and say the US say land and make let them not call elections. All you need to do, now you in a government, they go through the foreign ministry. The foreign ministry, they summon through a note verbal, the ambassador of the US in Freetown. The foreign minister engage them and have a conversation for say, where is this coming from? Because Maada Bio received a message that he not for call. That is what we call diplomatic decorum. But you know, we just come for play to the gallery, for let them clap for you. After that, they now look at all waiting on boil. Even though the US, their position where they come with, they say now because we're not transparent with the passport, we refuse to take with people them, they not will come out of diplomatic reasoning for come publicly say.
So is it out of maturity that the US will not come out plain and just like what Maada Bio do? So like we say, a very strong language for go now demand and gone now they swell. Go accuse them directly without providing any evidence. Is it perhaps the US look say, you know what, let we just play this way, so let we just couch anything, we can't get any excuse. Is it something like that?
Well, I'm not going to be too authoritative, But if Namina be Maada Bio in shoes as president, I will not go into a gathering of 10, 15 people, all they're doing for go get for clap for me. I will be very diplomatic for say, okay, at that time, I requested my foreign minister for let the ministry send a note verbal to the US embassy, summon the ambassador, and have a conversation. That is the whole thing about diplomacy. But you didn't do that. All you did was to come, then clap for you. The question is, whose side that clap, they don't care you go? Whose side don't care you go?
All right.
So
So
those are the things where, because also they're not able to come and give it compelling reasons, we don't reach to USA or reach to today, where they give it blanket visa restrictions. They're not come with no concrete plan. So they don't create room for what you call a lot of conspiracy theories then for emerge. And even that, they don't ever come in a very clear way for explain to Sierra Leoneans. And we deserve explanation.
Yeah, but rightly says so. You say in they will find in a diplomatic way, just like where EBK be in a power. EBK be pull a statement against in then Vice President SamSumana who go for contract, but in issue say then pull on because we played that clip from Yansane back then. The reason why he forged he forged in paper a license a Muslim winner to Muslim the day before anti-party, So is it that kind where the real issue there behind the scene where trigger the thing, but for public consumption, you come up with something where at least the people you cancel to the people. Is it now that's with the experience right now that the US they bring calm this one for we, but there is I will say like elephants, maybe boku elephants in the inside the room, not only one.
I can always say the thing will happen na Sierra Leone concerning SamSumana issue, na internal issue that one day. But this one, it gets something to do with international relations. We don't put Sierra Leone at the limelight. Imagine, just like I mentioned, people and they will not care about politics. All they care about, then go do their business. All they care about, then say, okay, me pikin don't done Probe College, you don't done Jalak. Me pikin in dream, now for go study in the US, I want send me pikin go. They're not involved in politics. But just because of the recklessness of a government, they can be the victims of that kind of thing. That is the point I'm making, that we don't deserve that. And the thing where Maada Bio will talk, where Islam the US, it also will generate conspiracy theories because the press releases and we then don't pull in response to the visa restrictions that when they come into effect January 1, they were not only vague, but they were so patronizing to Sierra Leoneans them, because can't tell me say, okay, I don't slap this person. Then wait to make you slap him. You say, I will work on him. Will work on him. Tell me say, I don't slap this person. I don't express remorse. I don't go apologize to them. I don't make sure say it not go happen again, because I don't go call people them where they go all as witnesses and say my actions them reprehensible, they're uncalled for and uncouth. That you don't come, you apologize with some concrete response. But for Cantel, we say we are working with the US government. How are you working with them?
So basically, both the US government and we on government, they have not been transparent to us.
The US has been very transparent because the US.
But you say the US has been, but you just say certain they won't be diplomatically.
Diplomatically,
it could be the elephants.
Now, me and you, they come with the conspiracy theories. So them, now because Maada Bio go talk then, now they you swell, now that make. But the US come with something to we say, now because of ABC, now that make them slam with the restrictions. So let us go by their official statement. But I go slam me young government for say, their response was weak, and not come with no definitive plan how to resolve this issue.
Okay, so thank you. Just one before we end this topic about Maada Bio in Washington saga. What do you think? I don't know. Perhaps maybe Maada Bio will look this program today. What do you feel say go like if you for advice Maada Bio, or what kind of advice will you give, will you offer? One for the country, it's not about being politician or for the country. Generally, where we will get sort out this and personally to her.
The first thing I will tell and say, acknowledge, say yes, we have people in the US where they don't overstay their visas. Get the facts from State Department through Foreign Ministry, then can send a note verbal when at the diplomatic way they communicate between one country and another. And from there, they dispatch a high-level delegation to go engage the State Department for see where are the evidences. And I work with your embassy in Washington for let we get the facts. Then from there, we were able to come with some concrete, we take leadership and ownership as a country. For say yes, then people some don't get criminal offense, some we don't get it. But you know, we'll just go deny blanket one for say they are not our Sierra Leoneans. Just like what I've been telling you, we will be there into governance. 27 people then slam with B1 and B2 visa restrictions. They say because we don't fail or provide travel certificates for let them bring them to Sierra Leone. Eventually, we dispatch people then go to Washington, then go work with the embassy, they're able for know who that really and genuine Sierra Leonean. Then from there, we issue the travel certificate, case closed. That is the way you engage people in the international system.
So what would be your advice to Maada Bio?
The advice is
this not generally, but personally to her, in terms of rebranding. I don't say don't rebrand too much, but the rebranding not seem to be branded. So what yeah. Yeah. So, whose kind of advice will you get, especially when you can run to the 2028 and we don't see a lot of discussions and a lot of again conspiracy theories. We don't see some kind of things and back they operate for watching like in the left personal. What could be some like the genuine advice we get?
The first advice what they give now for strengthen the passport system in our country, so that only people them we deserve for get to passports now that they get them. And I be they expect the government for say, Mr. President, who don't see people don't come on air. They say they can get to passports. You don't even need for go Sierra Leone. Just put about 100, 150,000.
Yeah.
You have to go invest. I will have come out decisively that our passport is not that cheap for let somebody say, you know, they even can as Sierra Leone. Because all that one day, it compromise the security,
the integrity,
the integrity of the passport system. That is one thing one for no advisor. The second thing is, let it create institution in our country where they provide post-traumatic stress disorder support for people that they deport, not only in the US.
Okay.
Now, one thing that the way we they fail for realize,
a
whole lot of mental health they happen for people them.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
The breadwinner for the family.
Look, that woman. I don't know if you be sorry for interject. I don't know if you watch a clip, a viral video, with one lady who then deport from America, Egoland, Ghana.
Yes.
Now, in fact, not okay. All right.
Yeah.
So imagine the kind of trauma, and I like what you say. We need to get our support counseling there.
And who get sent from the airport. Not to just the International Office of Migration and go get them parcel, etc. The government by now, that money where they put say Maada Bio for the travel, where they create that special account, I would suggest say that money they for go for rehabilitate them people here where they come. So they don't they overseas maybe 10, 15, 20 years.
And at the
bread no more. Then who side then they go start? Where are they going to start? And we'll get people then. Maybe don't go now your sister program now we had. I even say, if it happened for let me volunteer as a clinical social worker, I will to provide that PTSD. If I'm doing that for people here in Canada and other parts of the world, why can't I do it for my country?
Oh, yeah.
But the government, you know, when you get a government where very egocentric, it is just about them. They focus too much on the politics. They don't care about other people and how they feel. This is where we end. Who's God you will call when you would bring them kind of people a day, then deport in our country, will not get structures them where they even accommodate them. So create the structures.
Yeah, anyway, we did take a short break where we can continue the other side of the program. If you just join me, Fambule, today we look at the strained relationship between the US and Sierra Leone and the person where they on the focus are the current president, which he could do. And we're also on the second segment of the program, we will look at the weight of SamSumana and what in this mean. Well, if you just join me, that the program will you get right for comments on the put your comments. We will read them when time available. Of course, we get for open line. They'll say from you. We did with Abdulai Bayraytay, one of the former presidential spokesperson for EBK. What they can just now.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Celebrate June 13, 22, 26. Be there. A night of pure sensation. Get ready to groove, dine in style and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance and platform show where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance on June 13th. Step into the scene, all sense center where the moment becomes magic. An unforgettable convergence, celebrate the official launch of our book and platform in an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement. Event details. Grand dinner, dance, book and platform launch. When Saturday, June 13, 2026. Where All Saints Community Center 105 New Crossroad on the say 14-5 DJ. Tickets. Tickets, 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 tickets. Tickets, 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 tickets. Tickets, 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 tickets.
All right, so yes, Fambule, we're on kind of the other side of the program. These are the second segments now. We can look into the other parts of the program. Welcome back. Yes, I'm sure you follow PPRC, the ruling, and a quiet feeling and a quiet where we would say, you know, welcoming for some people. So some people still dip and try for, you know, sort of like the neighbor now for managing. But in overall terms, what does this mean? Is it that we don't get institutions then at the country then now we're independent that they can? Because the purpose of getting this institution, just mention an institution, they say them for creating institutions. Now that we don't get an institution, we don't seem well. I don't know how you go assess. What are you overall take first? Let's just put on so direct.
Overall, as you say, the leadership of the APC, particularly the acting chairman, when have been one person will be involved into the SamSumana's saga. I see after the PPRC the ruling, they all come all on together, they sing the APC victory song. And I see SamSumana also lavish the crowd with a lot of smiles. So it gives the impression to me that they welcome the decision of the PPRC. So for me, that kind of situation, the SamSumana in issue with the party, maybe not Tinubu for don't resolve without even going to the PPRC. Because a member at one point, SamSumana be even suggest in the interview press conference with Guy, he say he make efforts for let the council of elders them within the party for don't come and do an arbitration, which is like a conflict resolution mechanism within the party. But when that not happen, it end up go PPRC. I think say the response way I see from the party leadership, even the grassroots people them, I see all man they dance. So I think say it's a way forward for us as a party. so that we were able to get a playing field. That and they let the delegates and go decide if eventually SamSumana want for run for the president, the flag bearership for party. That and they let the delegates and go determine whether Nahin and the or somebody else. But the beauty of that is they're not disadvantaged nobody. That way they Uda not get, they go able to join Uda Dengi for let we go fetch the fet. I mean political fight, so that we will kick out the SLPP them. We're not good for our country any longer.
Okay, so you think, say, the PPRC, you know, because the first time of President Bio, there are a lot of accusation of being like a political tool. Case in points now, Femi the school and use all kind of gimmicks for that and just bar off. Is this say like they rebrand now? So I just want to get if you, in your opinion, that can, because they then just slam fine APC, I think 120, and then slam another fine to SLPP, and this one and they don't come up with this, and they also pull a statement against the SLPP in terms of their candidacy, in terms of say, for more or less disenfranchised people. So what's your take? Is it that at least Maada Bio they can give the free will for these institutions and for operates?
I think say we get an opportunity in our country because the chairperson and the PPRC, it happened for being a college mate, Abdulai Bayraytay. We then and they not be even involved in the too much politics or be NEPA student union politics. The same thing with the Chief Justice, now another college mate, combat commander, in back not be involved too much politics or be in a campus. So for me, I see a lot of responsibility being given to young people. Law we demonstrate, say, yes, we can do it. So for the fact, say, the ruling.
But Masare don't left there now, and they don't put her in the Supreme Court, and people look like say na reward them because of in dirty tricks, alleged dirty tricks we play for back then.
Well, even when it been there before them bring this new person, when it been there, one thing we been they do where the APC commend them was at least if they reach out, then they talk. So I want to say the legacy where he left it, people can build on it. Because if you come to a place, you meet dirty thing and they do there. If you not come now for cleaner, you will just melt into the dirty thing as well. But if you meet me there and do something solid, I think say you need for follow suit. That is the expectation where we get for all the state institutions. The only difference we'll get now, the ACC, where now young person, we be then at the Renaissance movement, we be they come na public every Monday and they wear black. They say, things are hard in this country. The people should come, they deserve better, they should demonstrate. And the way they demonstrate, they go meet them. Then the ACC boss, we go meet them at court until we talk to them. But now we in come, look what thing then happen.
All right. Yeah.
So that is the irony in state institutions.
Yeah, I see the way you answer that question there. It's fine. Now that's so you put on. Now I just want to bring key figures there. If you watch the interview with Sylvia Blyden, but before we reach to Sylvia Blyden, what's the chances of SamSumana? SamSumana don't get on the spotlight for so many reasons. One of the reasons are that this man from where he left as vice president, not get any tangible business where people know or where publicly known, except otherwise we're more or less engaging. Is it just like people and just feel say the only job wouldn't they get not just fast and go into politics? In fact, there are a lot of accusations for say because you don't taste how easy for its money, be do nothing, and you not do again nothing, you just wait for another opportunity. But what's a chance for even get a flag bearer? What do you think? Because I'm sure you probably follow Andrew Lavalley in a much talk about survey where, and for me, has zero credibility, but because people they talk about it, I make they talk about it. What's your take?
And SamSumana in chances, they all depend to the delegates. And unfortunately, me not to a delegate. Because at the end of the day, you get for make sure say you go appeal to the delegates. You get for go, all of them, not just SamSumana, everybody will aspire, including me now. If like Sidoya change my mind, say I want to go be a flag bearer, I get for go, engage the party, engage the potential candidates. I go tell them, let them see me what is unique about me compared to the other candidates. That way, they, if then convince, say, yes, you know what? Bayraytay is somebody we can trust. That's when they will go convention. They accept me for be one of the potential flag bearers. The delegates then get the owners to determine who should be our flag bearer in our party. But one thing we know is we did right now for promoter to call non-aggressive pact between and among the people, and we don't show face say they want for be flag bearers. So that when you do campaign, you don't need for go antagonize your company. Because at the end of the day, the one person we get, it will get for need you or you get for neither. So that we all come together, we identify the common enemy, the common bad egg among we win our SLPP.
All right, I see the way you answer, and I don't know the expectation, but even though not to the answer and I want, but now so you put he left to the delegates there. I just how will you lend credence to this much talk about survey from IGR? What are you this is not your own personal opinion. I'm not talking about the numbers that would then put. What do you think? Because you know, say this don't generate a lot of discussion on social media. The government and the people that would be.
I see the statistics where Abdulai Bayraytay put. As I tell you, this is a time of contemporaries. He happened to be my college mate, all contemporaries. Mm. When I look at this, I go back into my research methodology class. I go into my statistical analysis. I want to know what in sample size than I want.
Okay.
Because the law
very
of statistics,
important.
they tell you what you say. We'll get what you in statistics, we'll get what you call the law of large numbers. The larger your population sample, the more you will get credible statistical outcomes. Two, who are the people them? Even though we say you do what you call a randomized survey. The randomized survey, how would you know if you get numbers and what they call randomly? How do you know the population? Did you ask in your methodology, whose are you based? How long you don't did it? You don't reach the voting age? Are you a political scientist? Did you study politics? Or so that the people will know when you say electability, do they even know what is electability based on the people that we talk to? And how do you arrive at these samples and therefore you say you capture them nationally? So to me, I see, and also I not see in the report what you call the margin of error. Because until we get
it's a very good one. Yes, that should be a margin of error because just in case.
Because we'll get what you call, when they do research methodology, we'll get the principle of PICO, which is the problem, the intervention, the comparison, and the outcome. So if you don't meet any of them 4 criteria there, then your outcome will be very flawed. So to me, that is the thing I have about this report. Anybody can concoct. I can go sit down in the room and say, Bola can do something at prison. No wonder you see, say, the public not in romance with the report itself.
Okay. All right, thank you. I just want to bring another name now. When I see Bayraytay, I'm sure you watch both interviews from with Sister Platform when we are there, and it make some defensive statements now, because we be trying for pushing a little bit on the First Lady Erin Taifo, but there was a statement where we'll not be able to bring and come back to on the comment section. People and say, play that video, play. But we shall be the struggle behind the scene. You know, we get tons and tons of videos there. Sometimes, even we don't save but for fan and banking, it takes some time, so we'll not be able to counter. So we let them go free. But we just want play the clip again. Maybe perhaps we will learn something from the clip. Perhaps he was right, or perhaps maybe I will not listen fine, but I'll just lose it. They say the internet, no, they forget.
From under supervisor, take hand on, then go able for increase. If you not supervisor go up, they not go increase. I say what's the cost in Sierra Leone and then for increase. So now we don't reach to that point where they don't almost agree. But we get some dog motorman and then government here.
Okay, now listen, we get some dog mortal man then government here, we then government family listen back just rewind because I get for kind pass the mic to now so me go do this analysis. I will pass on to you, though later perhaps I will just
almost agree. But we get some dog motorman and then government here. Where as long as they give them brown envelope, they will sell them birthright to anybody.
Exactly, Mama.
For some reason, they don't believe say somebody there inside this government will go help them.
For some reason, I don't believe say somebody there inside this government, not to the other government, to inside this government. Anyway, let's just end that.
This money. Yes. Now, what for let Kwaidu hold the no say? Me no get the power. Papa God na get the power. But una waiting up na ya so na una get that power. If una no work, Kwaidu hold the no they make money. And for any day Kwaidu hold the make no work for 24 hours, it cost them millions.
Okay, so you don't listen. First, I want, in your experience, was it not form of protest? Because you listen, Sylvia was saying she never went there to protest in the first place, and she was just referring to previous governments then. What's your take based on what we don't play now repeatedly and both?
In fact, what you go do day? Uda na in for good day. What you go do day in the Fatima Bio? You na Minister of Mines. Now you na the Minister of Employment and Labor. What you go do day? So be me back if I say I born kono or anybody will say born common. So if he go there for go do that kind of thing there, their statements the way they go make so now incitement statements. They go incite the workers there. And today, the workers, over 1,000 of them, they're not the work, they're not get source of income. In the fly, in your business, they go fine. Today, in Dundee, we can't get another conflict with Kwaidu Holding Limited, where then they strive for sue the government of Sierra Leone for breaches them, all caused by Fatima Bio. I only wish if I don't know in boundaries, for say, you know what, this is not my role. I'm not saying I come, but let me work within the ministries. We're responsible for this kind of thing. What thing go do they? Then this is a misuse of government personnel. I see soldier posts in day. Waiting they all go do they? You see, this is the thing that we have when people personalize the state. What thing go do they? If they use government vehicle, what you go do they?
But by virtue of in position as a first lady, it deserves for get security because if they go na a site, na a tension side, maybe we know some process and be the process. So it needs security. But argue this na a value for like get security for protecting self.
I not say enough for get security, but you know they go make political points. Your security they just so who make statements and we get a minister of mines, we get a minister of labor and employment resources, social security.
Those ministers supported her because those minister Mohamed Suarez supported her, but they said she was on the right side of history. We can't then clip them.
But you for know if Mohamed Suarez can support him, Mohamed Suarez don't come publicly and tell you say. For let be minister and a first lady, and I recommend that. So can you bite the finger that fits you? So this all comes to the dysfunctionality of the state. Because, so, Lord will say if me na brother to Maada Bio, So I will just grab and forget about state institutions then. People and wait, then they pay from the taxpayers' money. Then I go do that kind of thing, and just because I'm connected to the first lady, to the presidency. It is wrong. We should be able to know the boundaries then, where my boundaries start. Tell your husband, say, I want to go deal. But the Fatima Biobi don't tell we say anything where he go talk publicly, he say na a man, they go ahead. But the same thing, a man be don't come publicly back and tell and say, Madam First Lady, certain things the way they talk, so logo what you lean in them, no what you lean in them are public. So what he go do they? Was she elected? No. Now the embarrassment where they can put then against the government of Sierra Leone, caused by somebody who was not even voted for, just because of a privileged position, say it happened for marriage to Maada Bio. Is that the way we want to run the country? This now we call the dysfunctionality of the state.
Okay, so all right, so Pamela, and this one I don't clarity there that she was referring to the people there, now they're in the government. No, now this we get I don't again clearly where. So unfortunately, Sylvia not there again because this could have been just for Puta clearly see it did refer to SLPP government, not to all government. It say people are this government, that this current government in manning government. All right, that's fine. Now I just want to you to Jagaban the name. Each of the term we get to now they bring a name because even this report will this survey will talk about in him come force now. We see Zainab Bangura. Somebody just put and said at the comment section say you want for if you can church on an interview with Lamarana Bar. I'm sure probably maybe you go there, but viral interview. It touched some key points then. Time don't be too, but we'll just make a short. First thing first, Zainab Bangura say I'm not going to politics, but because people don't know what they want. Simply because they're angry. They're not listen to policy, they're not listen to nothing. Would I give them money? You make an example, Seth. I'm sure you probably gonna listen. Then go now one side. As people say they don't clap, they're like, hey, they don't even know what they say. What's you at the clap for now? But so given the given the popularity of Jagaban, and compare Zainab Bangura in statement. What's your statement when it comes to this one?
I think when we come to the politics in our country, we forget the space everybody for able to come and express in views and opinions how you see the politics. Some people and they will applaud Zainab Bangura. Some people and they will disagree with her. But that is the beauty of democracy. At the end of the day, nobody gets a monopoly of knowledge. And Jagaban, in your approach to politics, is a philanthropist. It combine them with an approach to politics. It do good to people. If you choose that path, then is your own cup of tea. Now that is your approach. Sometimes if me be a flag bearer, maybe not to that approach they me to choose. So everybody get in your own way they approach politics. But once I want to agree with Zainab Bangura na this. We get a lot of poverty in our country. We get a high level of illiteracy. You see also people and they go, now just go clap. When they clap, then cook, then eat, all man scatter. Those are situations where we don't see. It don't happen. Then, where they done now, where all man don't scatter, they say, una know they wait again, the message where the person can say, sans body. Who don't eat, who don't who they go. And I also know about a situation, a member, where Yom Kela, can the Yom Kela go meet them bike riders and lunge tinta for? Where go, you don't talk. Now in the bike riders and ask her, say, I the left with them. Now I say, well, this is what I'm talking. Begin speak them, be big English them. This is the way we are going to transform the country. It's not about. So them rich now, then people wait and they say now, then they go campaign. They say now, Uda they come. They say now Yom Kela. Say, That man will get Boku talk, what I say if you know they give person. So that is the way we don't reduce to politics in our country. So that issue there, everybody gets your approach, what you want to use. Some people learn, then they go behind the scenes, then go meet people and talk to them. They say, do you vote for me or me not get money? But I want to vote for me, I will be able to transform the country. So all man get your approach. So I am not going to condemn anybody in your approach where they use. As far as the person believes that they bring political capital for them, so be it. Now your own cup of tea that.
Okay. So the last one where we want pays, maybe if you just brush on with a minute, that would be good for us. The issue of Boli Joes. You'll be starting initially, and we'll see we'll get and that's not the last point. What does because from February, if I'm not mistaken, February 6th, we are now approaching to another February. What kind of is it like? I don't know if you are I'll put a collateral damage, or maybe it don't become a liability. I mean, maybe like, what does this mean for us as a nation? Up till now, the government not complaining until we see it. All what they are saying, picture, resemblance, somebody, like, what's your take?
You know, when I see the Sierra Leone police, then they go and raid. And they see that they come. This one who don't hold out drugs, who don't hold this, even get pistol. I shake me head. I say, so now this same police say they don't want to talk about Boli Jones at all. When them bring them PRO, they say, no, I don't want to talk about it in Liberty TV. But then get the audacity come, then they all say, oh, we don't catch this one. You see, the fight against drugs, Komon-Tok, you get for nip the sauce. The sauce, then one they all know they catch, so then small one there. Now small flies in the drug cartel. When you go after the kingpins, you go after them. Like who see that video where Boli Jones and the former immigration boss, the people that wait and day for drug enforcement, then they exchange gifts them. So those should have been brought for law. Ask them, what is the relationship? What do you know? But you see, when you get a government where they listen to the people, this is what you get. If you listen to the people, only cry them all, don't cry. We say, waiting this man for dinner our country. This man say if they go and rebrand our country, he don't spend beaucoup money. Then we get somebody when an international war drug wanted person, then we still keep on there. So does that mean again it can't to that thing where they talk about the dysfunctionality of the state? Now because they say married you Pekin, so they protect them because now you bralo. Well, you know we can't put you bralo relationship over the image of a country. Enough fear to we as a nation, because just like who been get the one our country Komon-Tok, any side way was he called Sierra Leone and say, oh, blood diamond country. We don't pass that stage. We don't invest so much. Now for letting cars associate, we say, they say, oh, your country. I remember just 2 weeks ago, me and somebody we come on Rwanda, they talk, I say, I'm from Sierra Leone. Or say, oh, is it the country where they said the drug lord is the like the president's brother-in-law? So now I say, wow. So I feel say this thing just confined within we. They all international. Is that what we want for our country? It is a sad situation. And Maada Bio for step up. Let's just bring that person. Let's just make self say, you know what? That person know there again, no know I escape, no know so I go. Let's just do that for you.
Okay, so again, time don't be too, but if you can just go a little bit. This is African news anyway, Fambule. Guinea they go and they're on the election. I doubt if you don't safe. Now whatever there. Anyhow, we'll get talk about time. And with all indication, it's clear that there is high probability Dumbuya they win. But what does this mean really for us? Because this man came to power because he alleged that the then president violated the constitution, XYZ, want to stay forever, and now look what he's doing. What do you take if you can able to put up for you in 1 minute?
Normally, what they can do when military come in and get a transitional period, the person way come, he do the coup, he go able make in this for the sake of in country, he go come, he put everything in place, you know, they get vested interest. Then he say he want for preside over clean elections. And that's not the reason we make him even can intervene. But now he don't be again as a beneficiary, as a coup leader. He don't preside over the process, and he come again, he say the context. So to me, there is some potential conflict of interest here. But as I can say, every country unique, then gets their own uniqueness as a country, Guinea. So if they think it's okay for them that the person can make coup, he also established a constitutional review committee. The same person, he come, he say, okay, now I don't do all of this. I don't do referendum where I don't preside. Now they don't accept the new constitution. Then they come back and say, I want to contest. Moral issues can come inside. Conflicts of interest can come inside. But again, I can always say in political systems and analysis, the people get the type of government and political culture they deserve.
They deserve. Thank you. I like what you end up with. So that's true. All over the world, the governments, the government of the day, now a reflection of the majority are the people in look at them. Thank you very much. All right, so Fambula, if you just join me, today we'll be look at key issues here as the relationship between Sierra Leone and Washington, they become even more strained, more difficult, and we'll be look some of the things and way Maada Bio don't do and waiting for do again, at least just for make things sort out from maybe this short time or we get. And we also touch on the candidacy of SamSumana, and we still there with the former presidential spokesperson, Abdulai Bayraytay. We'll take 2 minutes where we can turn for talk. Of course, we can pay attention on our messages there, as well as on our phone calls there, where they can just now.
Triple out, one night only. Oh yeah, Komon-Tok platform. Dine, dance, slum, celebrate. June 13, 2020, let's be there. A night of pure sensation. Get ready to groove, dine in style and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance and platform show, where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance. On June 13th, step into the scene on St. Central, where the moment becomes magic. Unforgettable, bright and magic. An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our book and platform. In an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement. Komon-Tok platform. Event details. Event details. Grand dinner dance, book and platform launch. When Saturday, June 13, 2020, where All Saints Community Center, 105 New Crossroad, London, say a 45 DJ. Tickets, early bird, be small. Standard at the gate, 6 the platform. Show your support. Take part in the sensation. Take part in the launch. Book your tickets now. Book your tickets now. You Komon-Tok. Triple out, one night only. Oh yeah.
So yes, Fambule, we don't kind of the other part of the program. We can put for you now the Okay.
Hmm?
Yes, Fambulen, la just join. Just a moment, Fambulen. La, okay, we don't get the first call. We don't get the first call now. Yeah, yes, call outside. They call from
They call from London. Me na concerned citizen.
Concerned Citizen. Thank you for joining us. You get the
Brother,
platform.
waiting at the scene now. The problem we'll get na Sierra Leone because people in vote not count. Them politicians here, they don't know see where they get way how they can of power without people in vote. Now make they don't destroy that country day. And if we not they not try change their laws here, where them politicians here they know see the people they not get for vote for them before they go inside power. This thing we just they talk no more. You know they don't know. Because they know they not care about it. Now the reason this way make they not care about the people, they not care about the country. They just they do anyhow. Now hijack Sierra Leone so then get the way where then they steal the election, then go inside power. That now me want to talk about. Then the other thing where me they talk about Jagaban na this. Jagaban don't watch Sierra Leone. He don't see a lot of people are not well educated. Then he don't see the poverty in the country. He take advantage of that. And they know say, as long as he able to get the flag bearership, then the whole APC, which is go run BNM, then they take advantage on them here. They know they bring policy come. Then just they talk so that they give money out there. So people then they jump behind them. Who side then they go eat, who side then they get money. But the most thing where Sierra Leoneans they for look for now policies. This person go able can take over this country. And Sierra Leone, the way damaged so, not to any kind of person they able rule Sierra Leone right now. If we really get vision, if we love the country, if we feel for the Sierra Leone, remember say Sierra Leone don't suffer a lot.
Indeed. Thank you.
Anyway, thank you.
Thank you very much. Salon don't suffer indeed a lot. We take another voice. Yes, we take another voice. Cool. Thank you for joining us. You got the platform.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. Yes, welcome, sir. Mr. Bayraytay, Kusha, sir.
Yes,
Compliment of the season to all too. You know, all they talk about this pauper government, trust me, I believe say they know some of the solutions to them problems who get our country. The reason we make them they drag them foot, apart from wickedness and selfishness, we get too much bootlickers than we, and then they at least make things difficult for we.
Okay.
And also inside when you talk about the opposition, we get opposition inside the opposition. They make things difficult for we. And when they talk about them bootlickers, there, side when they're not for clap, then some man they go clap. Side when some man not for go back to them people here, and then they go. When they begin isolate them, at least they go begin realize, they do something bad now. Something they're going for change certain things because we don't say them people are the wicked. Period. But anyway, Mr. Bayraytay, I got a question for you, sir. You know, of them three concerns there, yeah, how you will prioritize them and why? Number one, the collapse of democracy. Number two, the drug laws that within our country, we can also know to one day, and the drug issue. Number three, the damage we country may don't damage internationally. How you will prioritize them concern there, sir? And why? Thank you. May God bless you and go redeem salon.
All right, thank you. Let's take another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good evening. This is Abdulai Bayraytay from UK.
Yeah, Abdulai.
We bring the issue regards to Zainab Bongura.
Okay.
And see why they asked for Abdulai Bayraytay, especially at this forum. I remember when you remind us about your program camp. And Abdulai Bayraytay don't work with Zainab in the social aspects of campaign for good governance. We make an impact on the country. And you see waiting at it, especially that woman be able to work as a socialist. And bring woman there, woman there for unite the country when the country be difficult. Now this time again, we see this country, they don't go into the democracy don't work. Zainab Bongura, on his speech, we already talk say the Kenyan people they love and they cherish her. But what impact really go make if you will make that impact in country? Because you say, I ask them people ask to me country, will able help me country. If you work for an organization where label help the country, the best you can do not to go back in the country, help the country be like up. So do let that woman not left in career outside to other people. So I really need at this time. And most of course, we don't get salon winner. We don't get economists, not the government. We don't get businessman. We need a socialist. We stand up like a socialist. We know how for unite women there. And women are the breadwinners of that country today. We want to let them mix in this flag bearer. Love see what impact it will do. Let it not left behind because all the else we will see, they're not going to do any of the changes inside this election coming with all that tripartite. But then I'll get the background where we say it will bring expertise the way we can question whatever institution where they operate in the next coming election.
Thank you very much. Would add another voice? Thank you. Yeah, we'll take another voice. Yes, call us at the phone.
Yeah, I call from UK.
Yeah, you get the platform. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Yeah, you get the mic.
Yeah, Komon-Tok, this is a UK call. I just want, first of all, tell Mr. Bayraytay thank you for kind of the platform. And the question always you ask so then really the beneficial will learn a lot. And also within I wonder this platform know go to all the people listeners then at the world. If we President Maada Bio fight drug what they done at that country there, he hold his own son-in-law for slay and over. All the people in the way they go home, like just when they get 1, 2, 3 or 3 or 4 tie there, where they tie forget the living, that they go. The kingpin, the main one, the drug lord we see, if you see they don't hold they don't treat the symptoms. The whole problem done. But in their farm, the one day we BC, sometimes then they use that as a means for distract people. They say, oh, then they do work. And the last one before I go, I think a couple of days ago, I'll be read again. That young man, but I think you push you too much on the corner. But sometimes you just explain yourself. You don't need for explain yourself to her because we know what this platform they all this time. So it will benefit a lot, and it open the eye and make we will express. We mind them. Right. We will not be ever get that way there for express.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So keep on doing the good work, and I tell you thank you, and also Mr. Bayraytay in Kawan.
Yeah, thank you very much. We'll take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, don't miss this one. Okay, not take this one. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, hello, how are you? Thank you very much, Mr. Bayraytay, for the program. But me, like some of you will disappointed in Una. Now, Mr. Bayraytay, now Una aid Maada Bio for 2023 elections. Una get my sidon, Maada Bio tiff the election, Una the kind of media Una need to talk about them. Mr. Komon-Tok take the responsibility and then play the audio. And Una they dodge the thing like say, not because of the elections where Maada Bio tiff make all we go through these things. I don't think that media, they don't host you now several medias where they defend Maada Bio still say, let move on, let everything done. Why are you not talking about the way they teach Maada Bio, the chief election, and talk about the restoration of democracy for get all these things out? Do you expect, Mr. Bayraytay, that these issues go stop without the ratification of democracy, where Maada Bio still broad daylight, where Una get the ability, capacity for them and media for talk about how Una need talk. Now Una cause the problem. Una only parts of this whole thing who they go through in the country. Because Una then media, Una has opposition people, Una for come broad daylight and talk about this. Say, we can't go out of 2023 without resolving it. And that's the foundation of the problem we Sierra Leone they go through. But some of us are disappointed in new people. We don't know our mission behind supporting Maada Bio for the 2023 election, and now Sierra Leone is going through this kind of thing. Now they be Mr. Bayraytay, you have to be very proud and say, Maada Bio thief, and we have to restore democracy. We now get focus and support Dr. Samoa and support the people of Sierra Leone, what they want to ensure, say, democracy is restored.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, would they take another voice? Yes, call outside they call from. Would they take 3 more calls? We'll wrap up the program. 3 more calls. Yes, call outside the call. Yes, Ahmed, you got the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Oh, yes, thank you very much, my brother, Mr. Komon-Tok. As always, keep it up and keep the good work. I don't listen to my brother, Mr. Bayraytay. Several times I follow him. But me, actually, I don't feel disappointed. I'm not the let for listen to, if not only the Komon-Tok platform, but for the way we don't grade you, I know they follow them. The simple facts now is these are people who expect see them for take right on to this government. Now imagine the position who they were don't hold. Even with the sign up Bangura, listen to them. We say and it's Kroma, we talk with Kenya, he regrets and this. That tells you these are people who really talk about human, they talk about the civil society. When it's Bayraytay now one party, they all be they doing and you cannot listen to Bayraytay's story which for example which they don't do now towards this democratic principles. All they have like machine, they don't go rogues, we see and colleagues there. All the way don't go to from PPRC, this all this them IGI they Abdulai, we don't see the honor compatriot, the honor inflection. This guy is not for destroy democracy, just like the previous speaker say. What will they do for this election? We are not going to move forward. Now, forget about this 2028, Mr. Bayraytay. There is no election 2028 until democracy is restored. Do not mind what is happening in our country. We talk time and time again, not to threat you. But the fact now is the people not going to be so stupid again. Which kind of politicians will we get to the way no one be loyal to the nation, to the people? When I see broad daylight, what you do, but yet. You Bayraytay and his command is secret stuff. Now president as spokesperson. Well, and his command all what he do today, he gave for come to light. All in fraud, all in money laundering. This guy now we own family them when people only talk about so we know them people there. Them they would expose them. We go shock on social media.
All right, thank you very much. Would they take another voice? 2 minutes. All right, after this, we got to take 2 more calls and we'll wrap up the program. Yes, Constance Yadunian, you get the platform, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you so much for the good work we call it. We do. This is not concern Sierra Leone, they call from the US.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Abdulai Bayraytay on some of the things that we journey for analyze today. But one of the things where I disagree with him, now that one for some praise. The former PPRC boss, I'm waiting at this guy named Abdulai Bayraytay or whatever. One thing I want Mr. Bayraytay let no say, because Salon politicians, then get this saying that, Salon people, the literacy rate and all that stuff, then the people are not stupid anymore. It not mean say because people are not they talk or some man just they go with the flow because of the one for survive for the day, means say they don't know what they do. Now that the catch that one day where the SLPP be do, they not be care about who that they go vote for them. Let me just want to see the crowd. The Salon people, let me just want to go for go to look, collect money and come out it. This man do a very, very bad work now at PPRC. Now, one of the people in the way begin to destroy that 2023 election day. So I know one because of saying that if you're I go college and all that stuff, then they talk as if the man begin to do good work. Now, this can continue. No. Now one of the people in the way they use for destroy that election day, all parties them to ransom, use that very Monday, for a more social media of your school and all that stuff, then they say a good work you do. But I know I don't see record. People are not stupid now that country day. This now the era where they live now, not so like first away something will happen, some politician talk something I did the less, please do thank you so much. God bless you.
Take another voice. This will be the second to last call. Yeah, call outside the call from.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah,
good evening to the Komon-Tok family. Mm-hmm. 2 callers then don't go partially on which year before they call system. But you see, Mr. Bayraytay them, we then call the surprise like a we. Well, I'm not surprised. Because I know when the first Bayraytay came na salon, Amadou Bayraytay. You see, like you in a sweet talker, you sabi talk. But like this, you amplify you boss in voice. Like if not to that, this election will pass. Una then a government 11 years. 11 years, una not get nothing, no influence, no way they call for take for to counter this. No Sierra Leone and not the way to feel say this thing will pass on this election. That's something genuine. Then you they talk about they got the government that they deserve. Is this the government that our people deserve with a stolen election? No, man. You know, you boss man go almost here from where he go. Even they ask Maada Bio na United Nations about that. Who speech he make now when come out? Who that interview him? But all man there let Samura can talk. What you make and let's not talk, they make you left the country disgracefully like that. You not talk, you not gonna know media. You complacent with what happened because now you game. But now all man they are Samura for can't talk. Can you imagine? I mean, come on, now we know we self na the country. We know we self. A big pass the Samura, a big pass the Anes Kuruma. I'm over 75. I'm not here at all, I know salon.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Amadou Bayraytay, Ali Gandade and team. Not me not go tell you about Pythagoras. What concerns Freetown and Sierra Leone is what I'm dealing with.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay, so fumble. Okay, now we just see if we can add this last call. All right. Okay. We'll just take this will be the last call for tonight. This will be the last call for tonight. Let me just add this one. Okay, no, don't miss this one again. All right, slow try for C. Okay, let me see. All right, okay, so I decided for this person. Okay, all right, okay, so first, I just want to take on this way. You deal with that because I know I'm gonna the comment section. Fambule, okay, let just put this. They will switch now the phone after this. This could be the bonus call for tonight. Just a bonus call. Yes, call outside the call from.
The Komon-Tok. How are you? This is Abdulai call from New Jersey.
Yeah, Abdulai from New Jersey. Thank you for joining us. You get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Thank you very much. Now 2 points I want to make. The first one. I listen where senior comrade Abdulai Bayraytay make that statement about the government. I mean, the type of government where the people they elect, they deserve the type of government. Now, a reflection of them. A long-term stay than they, but we don't get issue with that statement in the recent past. In the sense, just like other theories, the way scientists they don't. Design in the past, at some point, you get some people that really propose something contrary to them out of fact and out of research and stuff. But I look at I connect that one day with the blame where people can blame Sierra Leone generally.
Okay.
On salon people, and then we talk through, right? 2023, we see the response of the Sierra Leonean people in the number. Historically, this is not the biggest turnout ever in my own lifetime. We see people got up at 4 a.m., then queue for go vote. They be ready for sending a message. But what happened? It was stolen. So the government of President Bio is not the reflection of the people of Sierra Leone. Recently, we see talk about what happened at Guinea. So we all see how flawed that situation they be. I don't say things can happen, but definitely statement and the way it change with time. The final point I want to make is I see people in the talk say, oh, why APC don't drag all along past PPRC make decision for SamSumana's in case. Our advice come with Abdulai, let this not something through them for begin look at. Then we're there at the forefront for talk for APC in the social media. That let people then look and say, this is not a win for APC more than SamSumana. And this is not my opinion. Anybody can get in on. And why I say so, but they fail to realize if APC not been put this thing to test until we get to this point, Immediately, APC for me just take SamSumana, then for go with the same new constitution. Maybe at the tail end, people in the way for me come back say, no, you're unconstitutional, SamSumana not qualified. It's on all the claims, them, all the letters the way APC be don't like. So the court for me use that one, not necessarily for me succeed, but for drag the party to the murder again. So ability when I talk on this.
Thank you very much. All right. Okay, so Fambule, apologies. That will be the last call for tonight. And we will just hand over the mic to Abdulai Bayraytay for the answer to the callers across the world.
Thank you very much, Mr. Komon-Tok. And I want to tell the callers and plenty thank you, including those who disagree with me. I think I want to respect their views. That is the beauty of democracy. Because when we come to those platforms, I know they expect that everybody will agree with me on point of view, but come with something contrary. Now, the first caller say democracy, the drug laws, and the international image of the country. When we strengthen democracy, you're able to address the drug laws, the international image of Sierra Leone. But democracy, of course, should be bold leadership. A leadership will not personalize the state. When you get it right, all the other things that they fall. For instance, when democracy they work, if I know say somebody dey in a passport office where they give people and we not qualify for passport, and not only they kick you out, but they make sure say you take responsibility, you for face the penalty for that. That is what we call democracy. When you talk about drug laws, it is they are there. We get one of the best drug laws in our country, but who is to enforce them? If you don't get somebody who is bold enough to enforce them, then become just on paper, now like for the cupboards. So to me, if you say for prioritize, I will say I will prioritize democracy, because when you get it right, all they fall. Then somebody say, Zainab Bangura interview, if I don't come. Of course, yes, Zainab Bangura and I'm a boss on 2 occasions. One will be in the civil society campaign for good governance, and later when they make a Minister of Foreign Affairs. In fact, I make a left here for the first time for go salon, while I work in the Foreign Affairs Ministry. And one thing anybody we close to Zainab know for, it is speak truth to power. And not care what he want talk, they talk him, you go now with the consequences against them. So I agree with you. But again, if you say they respect Kenya and therefore for come na Sierra Leone, this na the place where people can get choices then for make. Whether it one come into Sierra Leone, it be one kind into politics, because not forget say if you don't even contest for the presidency in 2002, that's in the 9 calling. And 2018, Zainab Bangura also come now be one of the potential flag bearers them, but not be win the race now then give Samura Kamara. So that is her. I know say if you one can join the race, nothing not they stop him. If they pack him bundle, they go resign at the United Nations. Then he will say, you know what, I am coming to contest again, whatever position we want. Then say, Mr. Bayraytay, we all know they defend the elections. Well, when me been believe say APC for win, now that make I been left here, me and Madam will end up for go na Sierra Leone. We not take money from APC. Now we buy a ticket to go spend money there with the hope say we party the win. But look how it on. It happens say Maada Bio no able come for give we account. And me now one person we believe say the elections were not credible. Me now one person we believe say them thief elections. But within the circumstance we did, me it happens say I not hold leadership position in the party. The person who will be put as flag bearer, the expectation is if we're able to lead, we provide a clearer picture so that we're able to see how would they go far. And the party will take very solid decisions. When there be a political decision, we will refuse for other parliament. And we'll end up for see how that one they play out to our advantage. But if later the party come back through negotiation and engagements, they're able to go back in the parliament, so be it. I cannot stop that. So for say we all not defend elections, That is why I'm on this platform. I'm always coming here, going after Maada Bio, going after the terrible things the way they do, the bad governance policies the way they do, and they come boldly and say them. And even when they overseas that they talk, I remember 2023 when I was there in Sierra Leone, I was bold enough again for go talk the same things that why they talk while being there at Toronto. So that later you don't say, oh, because you're not there, I spoke the same thing me and the former information minister, Ugo AYV, I spoke truth to power. And that is just me. Now, they say that if the election 2023, we support Maada Bio. How me support Maada Bio? And they always condemn Maada Bio. It can fine for let people make statements, but when you make declarative statements without any proof, I will encourage people for say, you know what? I know people them, Bayraytay na so it been do, na I make Maada Bio thief the elections. But in the absence of that, you just can't make a universal statement and not think that is fair. But again, I respect her, my opinion, my view. But one thing I will state here is, I never contributed to Maada Bio stealing the elections. Rather, on the contrary, I opposed Maada Bio, even when they go fire tear gas for win a party office. Now, me na the first person with VOA interview where I called for an international tribunal. The records are there. So how can somebody who supported Maada Bio at the same time call for an international indictment against Maada Bio? That is a contradiction. Then there's the same thing. The other person say Abdulai Bayraytay them, waiting and they do election okay for the 2028. Well, me one go with waiting me party say for say we are preparing right now. They pan consultations them all over the country for prepare the people them for convention where they happen 2026. So if this person say elections not they happen 2028. I don't know who sign pull that one day, but then they are left and yeah, Mingo able can't tell you later who sign pull and say elections sorry for 2028. Because the constitution say now after every 5 years for all elections.
No, I think if I can jump in, what's it mean? Because a regular caller now, then the try for compare say the team will be conducted 2023 election, then they intact. So the likelihood for me to repeat what they do 2023 is highly probable. So now probably based on that day, because like I said,
well, maybe what's different from you because he was very categorical. He said no elections in 2028.
Yes.
Now that is it.
Yeah. So like I said, the regular
constitution, the constitution say now after every 5 years with the old elections. And the last elections are 2023, which means the next elections is 2028. So if he say we'll not get elections at all 2028, I don't know where he's coming from with that. Okay. But I am relying on what the 1991 Cap 6 Constitution of Sierra Leone says. Then somebody say me they praise this guy. I don't praise anybody. And besides saying I'm a college mates, them not mean say they are friends. They are not. I try to be very transparent and bold. And one thing back where I talk about the former PPRC boss, now because at one time he created the open door whereby he did meet with the APC. And the APC as a party that I belong to proudly commended him for that. That is why I said he opened that door and that should be recognized. I mean, not to that politician way are they come for just bash for the sake of bashing. When somebody do something good, I'll say it. For me, now in constitutional mandate, not to favor him in doing. So the fact that he do that favor, no, he not do a favor, but he do and my party recognize that for that. I think that join my party for commendation for that. Period. I'm not to be friend, but now my college mate, and I stand by that. Then the thing where they say the people get the government they deserve. I remember me an activist before I come, although a politician, although I know one they contest for no position it, but maybe because of my statements then say Bayraytay a politician. Fair enough. But when will not be deserved, the RUF for the Sankome not deserve for let all the people in Sierra Leone to ransom. Now, some of this way challenge them, we end up now the ICC. Because we've not been deserved for this call for their old country to ransom with all the atrocities that we don't commit. Where Sierra Leoneans and resolve say we not deserve for that we get the AFRC. I went over the BBC, I end up na exile na Guinea. That morning, 10 day, August 18th, 1997, we the students and we mobilized and killed some of our students then raped some of them because we don't deserve a military junta. So eventually, we fought for the restoration of democracy. Equally so, any government will come to power, we get the right for what we call civil disobedience. Civil disobedience, some means say, not through violence. It is a way of sending a clearer message. And Sierra Leoneans tried it. We don't deserve the terrible things we Maada Bio they do. Now that make on August 10, 2022, Sierra Leoneans then took to the streets, then killed Sierra Leoneans then because it was a demonstration that we don't deserve this reckless government within Africa. So equally so, the fight against democracy, for democracy, it is not just for political parties. It is a fight, the collective effort of every Sierra Leonean, where we come together. We can do sitting at home. We say, well, this government, then the tariff we then they pay thief we. Where they don't can increase the lights, the more they buy, first we get 50 units. Now not 10, they not they explain to we. We know they work today. If we say today, this government, no matter Bio, they travel too much. We go able to wreck the government without being violent. That is the way we can demonstrate that we don't deserve this government. But when I see people and they make the dichotomy for say the fight against democracy, for democracy, should only be exclusively the opposition. The opposition has a role to play. But as we can say, the people, not the political sovereigns in any country. Now that means even if you go to
so, if I had to jump in the reason why people and they put more fire behind the APC, we understand that everybody in the country get right for fight for democracy, but that is why we have institutions. We get people that we don't, knock their chests, say we want be we want take una obligation. Then form themselves, then call it themselves, organized group, then say they are political party. We're more or less at them for talk, they're not the voice of the voiceless. So those people, if you then see them become weak, then become some of them then compromise, because we have listened to a series of allegations in and out from people within the same pot. People in the camp can't blame the opposition because not that people I think, I don't know, perhaps maybe because of my age, because of maybe, I know we'll talk behind about, of recent time, there is huge appetite. I think one good thing will happen to Sierra Leone and that Maada Bio inject, when they say appetite in politics. A lot of people will not be focused on politics, then focus on politics. So people and they are afraid, people and they understand that I make now difficult for anybody manipulate anybody, because people, they educate themselves. And trust me, the salon politics therefore be different, Yes, then you find out like right now that they fear they in people there, but the awareness story. So for jump into this one, I think the opposition not seem for do enough, and that's not the calling of the people because the way people and they expect for talk as opposition, know they do so. I they give you series of example and let not just talk. Perhaps maybe first Mayor Lamtek na McKinney, he praised this government as a performing government. Can you imagine the mayor, a city mayor? They praise the government, and people feel offended. Say, how? Okay, we see where Honorable Abdulai Kagbo, the minority leader, if I get his name correctly, they praise the Ministry of Information for what they do. We see the mayor, they praise the Anti-Corruption Commission. We see Orland Cole, they come, they say, Naingo Kongosa. Technically, now that's what they say. They say, na first go tell government, say, let them open, let them create more council there. But they not call and now them begin implementer in and go again the idea. these are just few examples. So, and people in the follow on social media, we don't compile on and we see Ibrahim Ben Kagbo. Ibrahim Ben Kagbo was on Liberty TV. He shower praises on Maada Bio. When be sick, na Maada Bio, na can go. It's not as a wrong thing, but you are not there representing Ibrahim Kagbo. Whatever you say because you're in opposition will be linked to your party. So if Maada Bio don't do good, people in the argue say it's pointless, or you can bring her openly. I'm sure you go don't tell and thank you and privately. By bringing it, so technically, you reduce the strength of our opposition. I think I've gone a little bit far, but for let you just get a context for Musa people in the Komon, because we deal with them all the time now.
That is the views of the people. My own view is the APC as a political party has a responsibility to come out vociferously to articulate issues that will promote our nascent democracy. But the fight for democracy in Sierra Leone should go beyond party politics. The people should be seen to join hands. A member, we then go bundle APC members of parliament, them now, we then grab them because the ASLPPB won't get the speakership. My expectation should have been the people should rise up to say that is not the democracy we want in Sierra Leone. We then pull Lara Taylor Pierce beyond the normal procedure. The people should then rise up for say no, that is not the democracy.
If I can jump into this one, you talk about where them pull a member there. But why una member then go participate? Because they know saying a wrong thing. Why they not work out and let give Maada Bio and the government for run? Now you talk about Lara Taylor Pierce, why the people are not rise. Because the people are not going to rise because the APC, Tememko, I think if I get his name right, Tememko Bidena we had in talk you say then give some of his colleagues and $30,000 for vote against Lara Taylor Pierce. So if this did not come out, I mean, honestly, people are not going to get that kind of courage because the opposition don't can compromise already. What are we fighting for?
Well, my point here is the fight for democracy in Sierra Leone should go beyond party politics. We are Sierra Leoneans. Let's tell you, Komon-Tok. The APC and the SLPP can't make bargain against the people then. At the end of the day, who that will suffer? Not the people then. So at the end of the day, the people then get right for all the opposition to account and the government of the day to account. That is democracy.
Okay. All right.
That is my point I am making.
Okay. Now I don't get your point. Now we just do justice to people here. Would they take 10 message because now so they do now. Because if we not do so now tomorrow, if I can't, no problem for me. Well, before we start, first, Fambule, we want to do something for the first time. We see say una ideas and sometimes they can just extraordinary. No, these are tests with the test no more. All the calls them, when they make the edits them, we play them. All one starting tomorrow. All the other we don't call. You check now the platform, you will get your calls. I mean, you know, and let people and they get to our views anymore. So they start hopefully tomorrow. They edit all the calls and not to the response, all the calls and they will put out and perhaps maybe with the response, the call and the response. I mean, waiting just the answer, so with the bundle now. So then we will start them tomorrow by God in power. Let's start by taking the comment section. Quick one. Emma Bangrani say, if in Mr. Bayraytay's own words, we know then thief the election result or decide for move on to other election 2028 as former campaigner for good governance, civil rights activist, Lord have mercy. This one they come up from Abdul say if at first she didn't succeed, she can try again. Dr. Zainab can change the dynamics in the clean politics. This time, our message sends signal to people Sierra Leone and APC is ready. Okay. This one they come from Julia. So they say, Mr. Bayraytay, let me say this to you that there will be no election 2028 election, 84+1 recommendation of the tripartite. This one they come up from Melvin Roland. He said it is really sad to listen to people talking about honest or APC leadership to talk about stolen election. Are we forgotten what happened prior to the election when substandard voters ID were prepared, yet still Samora asked people to use those shitty cards to go vote? Not on only one occasion. There were so many red flags that Samora should have called for things to be amended before the election. This one they come up for Maxime Van Davis. Okay, sorry if I'm not getting correct. The 2023 election has left a precedent that any leader in the future can negotiate power. It is shame the APC refused to galvanize in stopping a stolen mandate. This one they come up from Abdulai Bayraytay. They say Samora Kamara forsake Samora Kamara for take the lead for talk, but avoid the people there, and when I expect others for do in talking. This one they come up from Sisi Cole. Is a lack of accountability across the board is one of our main problem in Sierra Leone. This one they come up from I think not the same Abdul. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. They'll give another person chance. This one they say Sierra Leone culture. They say that Muslim guy written damn they face in court and lock up for 3 months as a warning to the rest of them. But all right, I'll just take 2 more and then we'll see goodbye. Yes, I'll just send shout outs to me friend. Yes, Kelvin Sisse, thank you as always for joining us. Really appreciate you as always. Thank you. And of course, yes, Celia Boma, thank you for joining us. And of course, by Bangura, thank you. Yes, Karen is sharing also. Yes, as always. And all right, so the rest of the family members, it's always been a pleasure. Yeah, let me just tap. Yes, Edward, thank you for joining us. Edward, Enos, and of course, Albert. And anyway, over to you as to the round up the program now. You don't listen to the message, the few messages that we'll take.
Thank you, Komon-Tok. If elections happen 2028, if I get a chance for this Sierra Leone, I will leave my job if I wish to. If elections not happen 2028, I have nothing to lose. People will say the Constitution says 2028 election. So if they're not right again, waiting a me me one no will say I will challenge the whole country if they say election not a day. So that one is just an ambitious statement from the person. Then somebody say, oh, Samora for don't talk. That debate say, oh, me don't pass that debate day. Me they look at, I have the option for say, you know what, for the next 1-2 years, I know they're gonna know media platform. Would I want be go contest for something like Kamle and talk? But for me, I think they owe it to the people of Sierra Leone. Now that make whenever I'm invited, I will come. I talk not necessarily as APC person, because the APC will get structures, will get the spokesman there, you know, then at the executive, a lot of things that don't happen. But I think say I owe it to my country. If I say because I did overseas, just like what you are doing because you did overseas, you create this platform, it is to serve our people. And that is a sacrifice all of us are making. And equally so, when we come at their medium there, we no need for say all man for can agree with the way. No, not only a narcissist they think that way. We for left room for let people and criticize we, or for left room for let, but some criticism when they become unwarranted, like when people make declarative statements say, Bayraytay they all now they make Maada Bio thief. The question for me is how? Waiting how Bayraytay contribute to that. So those are very elastic statements we may not condone, but equally, I want to tell everybody plenty thank you, including Komon-Tok, where you invite me on this platform. And today I wear this cap, the second segment. It is a sign of appreciation because when you sacrifice your time, your resources, you went to Burkina Faso, I remembered you said, Bayraytay, I'm gonna send you something modest, but to me, this is no modest. And I remembered when you were sending this cap to me, you say it is because whenever we needed you to come and talk on Sierra Leone issues, this is just a modest appreciation for that. And I will continue to do it, not for another gift, but just because I think I owe it to our people. Thank you so much for this opportunity as always.
All right, it's a pleasure always, and we appreciate our time for Komon-Tok because you guys are need people in need at the media because we don't get the opportunity for serving at the highest level, highest office and the land. So there are things that we not only wanna will help, and it's good that at least they interact. Very important. And one of the respect to a lot of people engage you, of course, yes, people and there is a concern because people are bitter, still bitter, waiting to take place. I think one caller we just go so underlining point, one caller we say sometimes we can blame the people, or indeed election will be passed. The people will really be determined, and we'll be saying that will then be really determined, just that they overpower them. So the people sometimes so for the difference with a lot of you, I'm not saying this because you did live Naya, and in fact, sometimes you never give kudos again if a person deserve it at all. Not so you want to be work for EBK. Now plenty we work for. But plenty pound there, they don't even want to talk on media at all. So maybe don't get to what you get for guy, go sit out in family. And get no business with you with the media. But I think the one way where somebody did go now for listen and say sometimes you see yourself in the eyes of others more than the way you see yourself, particularly genuine criticism. Like what you see, a genuine criticism better than a kiss from even from a friend. So this one then tell we they get at least I'm not I don't tell for say it help for everybody because feedback now a bonus, now powerful too. But you're always available, they interact with people, which is a good thing. Whilst the other people will get valuable information, where they can share with people, or can talk, let the people know. Because what would they do so? Up till now, we're not able to get an idea. Idea no day. An idea no day. And people really want every blessed day. Of course, these are one of the most watched platforms there. Every blessed day. Any topic, people in there are in thousands, every blessed day. And sometimes you're admirable. So if people are not committed, people don't like salute, they know they come. It's not about me. It's not about for say something as I be analyzed. No, far from that. No. It's just that people get concerned. But if other people have fall foot and sit down at the corner because some we don't get young projects, we don't get some opportunity for make here and there, cut here, put under. They don't want to interact with the people. And out of this, now like a brainstorm, would they do so? Would they talk? Who knows? Perhaps someday, somehow, we believe in God. If God wants to change something, he can use one person, he can use Mr. Komon-Tok, he can use you, or he can use another caller, or somebody from the comment section. He puts an idea, it sparks. All great ideas across the world, and so it sparks. It starts with one person. And then it spread. So that is why we know they give up. Every blessed day with a kaya, at least we engage the people. And the people in back there, so it's a good thing that at least you're coming. And for we, as always, when we see there's a need for law, they invite you, like come and face the people. And I think we all get a role to play. And now we all the play, so including the callers and the Texans there.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So the last clip we'll go to now, Fambule, it's always good for we we know wait till people and die before prison. We get a Sierra Leonean, who then call ambassador as cool. A Sierra Leonean, we don't live here for probably more than, I think, close to 30 years. But it's not about because we don't live here for a long time. In impact we don't do, now the entertainment industry is huge. And I just feel, I think the need for the celebration. And apart from that, he also did on a project for can release some of, a blockbuster movie. We hope so, So today we start for play some of the achievements and briefly. Let just people aware say we get people there. We get Sierra Leoneans where don't they do them thing, across the, across the globe, across, the ocean. So today we go share that short clip there for let people and just know who that now. I'm sure plenty of people then when we drop out then go know. And finally on the Burkina Faso trip, please people on our patient trip. I see people in the studio writes me privately. And don't forget, we know go spend 7 days in Burkina Faso, spend thousands of dollars, and then we'll not put time. No, it can't be. Just that we get a serious challenge for the editor. It's got 2 people there in our work for. So, but we're on almost the tail end for the finish. But I want to just promise you something. Wait till the pan cook now. When you see her, well, when I will judge me later, or I don't want to say it, but I tell you, say it will be authentic in the sense that, we go pour art, which we go see now, they can tell you. Exactly. So please, all the other all right. We appreciate your concern. Una be rest assured. We go announce the premiere. Yeah, premiere. Until then, me now, Mr. Komon-Tok, una bye.
It's too late. You have to leave the day after tomorrow. Okay?
I was commissioned 3 days ago by the force to go to Sierra Leone to help eradicate crime and corruption.
Ambassador Collins Achipias is an international celebrated actor, producer and director with over 60 films to his name across Nollywood and Sierra Leonean cinema. He is the CEO and founder of Achipias Production Limited and managed over 25 A-class Nollywood actors and over 6 Sierra Leonean actors. He has produced over a dozen blockbuster films, and many of which have aired on global airlines. His latest blockbuster film is set to hit Netflix platforms very soon. As the diaspora movie ambassador for Sierra Leonean films in the UK, he has invited 9 Sierra Leonean entertainers to the UK, thereby giving them an opportunity to enhance their careers. With nearly 30 years of service as a manager on London Underground, he blends public service with creative excellence. He has received prestigious awards to date and continues to inspire through film, leadership and community impact.
One of Sierra Leone's biggest international film producers, Ambassador Collins Achipias, is embarking on his largest film project in Sierra Leone. The ambassador is planning to shoot a Sierra Leonean blockbuster film titled Unpredictable Enemies, aiming to be aired on Netflix, a platform with over 2 beautiful landmarks and culture.
Are you sure something is not wrong with your head? I've got good and bad news for both of you. Okay. No. Bullet. You got the problem.
To summarize the short profile of Mr. Collins, this personality had also shared a professional connection with First Lady Madam Fatima Bio. His work has also helped raise the profile of local filmmaking.
I hope you don't mind.
No!
Aye!
Dine, dance, long celebrate. Triple out, one night only. Oh yeah, Komon-Tok platform. Dine, dance, long celebrate. June 13, 2020, let's be there. A night of pure sensation. Get ready to groove, dine in style and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance and platform show, where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance. On June 13th, step into the scene on Saint Central, where the moment becomes magic. Unforgettable. Unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our book and platform. In an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement. Komon-Tok platform. Event details. Event details. Grand dinner dance, book and platform launch. When Saturday, June 13, 2020. Where All Saints Community Center, 105 New Crossroad, London, say a 45 DJ. Tickets, early bird, be small. Standard at the gate, 6 to platform. Show your support. Just attend, take part in the sensation, take part in the launch. Book your tickets now, book your tickets now. You Komon-Tok.